Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on the NASDAQ composite. Want to get this one updated because it's actually a little bit ahead of the Dow Jones and the S&P 500. This thing's been on a tear the past 6 days. Broken above the previous high today and actually closed above it. We did yesterday but couldn't quite close above it, but today we did get to close, so significant move here as we've made a higher high that since we haven't seen this high since what, about over a year ago. So nice day for the NASDAQ. So we just want to get this one updated. Things to look for in terms of resistances, go over some supports, and then go over one nice little thing that's occurring in the indicators. And we'll just take it from there. Maybe drop down to the 60-minute, but we'll just see what happens here. So as I had mentioned, we had this previous high here. Let me drop this down a little bit. And this previous high was at let's see, 2059. Yesterday's close was at literally right at it. I mean, 2059 closed at 2060, so it basically closed right at this resistance level yesterday, and then today got the follow through. And not only did you get the follow through, it actually closed at the high of the day. So I'm actually going to break down today later on. Actually, let's just start right now out of my curiosity. This is a 5-minute chart. And what this does is each one of these bars literally represents 5 minutes worth of price action. And you can see that right around about 1 o'clock made a nice move, stabilized, fell down, and then right here at about 310, 315, right in this area, it bottomed out and then just roared for the last about 45 minutes into the close here. So very nice move here in the last 45 minutes of the day. For the day traders out there that use the 5-minute chart, I'm sure some of them loaded up here at the 50 period simple moving average, and then we're hooping and hollering the rest of the day as it went up. So congratulations to the day traders out there. But this chart's not exactly going to, or the video's not exactly going to be geared towards the day trader. So let's get back to the daily. So that's a positive sign to see that the chart was able to kind of rip and roar for the last 45 minutes the way it did. Maybe we'll be seeing a gap up tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, this was the resistance, and for people familiar with technical analysis, people know that resistances become supports when they're broken. So now this is our newest short-term resistance level right here at 2060. Now this is kind of an ideal support level, and what I mean by that is ideally you'd like to see it hold. I mean, that would just make the chart look beautiful and everybody would be happy. But if it doesn't hold and it fails, then it's one of those things where you don't have to freak out. There's still plenty of support below us, and that next support level is going to be right here. If you look back in the previous portions of the chart, you can see there's quite a bit of areas here it acted as resistance, had some price congestion here with it. So this area is going to be more of a significant type resistance. And I'm also just looking actually right here. We have a nice little move, but I'll get to that in a second. So let me get this changed to green also. So these areas right here, maybe for argument's sake, we'll just call it our support area, is basically between 2000 and 2060. So any sort of pullback here, no problem. Maybe it'd be healthy if we got some sideways action like that before it finally exploded upwards again. Maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't. But the next support level is going to be a dynamic one, meaning that as time increases, the actual price also increases because it is sloping upwards. So this is going to be our other, and what I'm going to do is make this a different color green, just so you know that this is our dynamic, and this hopefully will hold, and we'll keep this little shorter term uptrend going that we have here. Now obviously in the longer term we're in a clear uptrend also, but in the short term here, we're in the uptrend. We'll call it the 1 month trend here is also up, and as long as this line holds, that trend will stay true and strong. Now in terms of resistance levels, what I think I'm going to have to do is go to the weekly here. So let me pull up the weekly chart, and that way we can figure out where our next support or resistance? Well, the first thing that sticks out to me, as I'm sure it does with everybody else, if you're using, is this orange line here. This is the 200-week simple moving average, a huge, huge kind of milestone in the world of charts. So actually, this looks like it's going to be our next resistance level in terms of significance. Actually, let's see what this value is. This low here, if I draw that, have we broken above that one yet? Looks like we're hovering right around it. This low over here was at 23.20. So short term resistance, it's going to be 23.20, and this is where I'm getting it from, going all the way back here till the low of the week of 9/15 of 2008. So it has been a while. So I'll make that red for resistance. And then after that one, it's basically going to be our 200-week simple moving average up here at 22.18. So short term, we have, I think I misspoke there. Short term, we have 2070, so that'll be our short term resistance. And then a little bit longer term, we have up here at 2220. I'm just rounding that up a little bit. So some exciting times here. Keep in mind this is a weekly chart, so it may be a little while longer if it does get up there, because each one of these candles represents 1 week worth of time. But overall, making some good headway here. And then just real quick, looking at the 60-minute, you can actually see that this gives a good little view here. But came down, then for about 3 days did some good consolidating here, and then perfect example of how consolidating like this is really good for a chart, as the rest is history. The past about 4 or 5 days have just been roaring upwards. So very nice in terms of some consolidation. If I extend this out more, you can see here's our trend line here. Did a good job of holding that. So overall, NASDAQ's looking really good. Hopefully the other markets will continue to follow it, and Apple, Google, all those people keep pulling this one up, and hopefully we'll all be continuing to smile. I just want to end right real quick on the weekly chart, and just point out once more that we're very close to this 2070, and after that, it could be another quick move up here to our next resistance level. I'd encourage you to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you sign up for the newsletter, you'll be subscribed, and you'll get chart setups, trading ideas, all sorts of things. We've been having real good success making people some money, so it's been fun, and no strings attached. It is all free, so it's worth checking out. If you have any other questions, please send me a message, but if not, thanks for listening.